Another video. This is your host Jack McCaig. Let's go over this E equals MC squared business here and see what's up. Alright, first you got to start with Einstein, right? That's a character, that's just an actor, and every reset is played by someone in a they pick a body that's similar, stupid hair, that goofy look. They don't know anything, right? It completely stupid, and just do what they say, and they get paid to sell their soul and say, oh, here's some important information. There's nothing new under the sun. Every reset happens, in America, the new world. At every time it happens in 9/11, September 11th, 1893. It happens every time on the same day. So when they talk about, oh, what's the world's most famous equation, what does it really mean? What does it really mean? They are liars. If you know nothing else about this place, that the people in charge here are liars. They do not operate based on the truth. And they are trapped here under a dome. And they should be. And so should you be, too, because you're believing what they're saying, i.e., believe. You're being their lie, right? You're being their lie. So when you believe them, you're being their lie. You don't accept the truth. You reincarnate. You stay in hell because you're a moron and a coward, okay? E equals MC squared. This is a cipher. You see, well, it's not a cipher. This is the like the key to their main cipher here. World's most famous equation, meaning the world's most famous key to the most important equation here. Okay? E, right? E, well, an E and a capital M are actually the same exact symbol, aren't they? Isn't this an M turned on its side? Okay. What's C, the third letter in the alphabet, which is what? 3. What's a 3? A 3 is really, this is the 3 backwards, you see? So 3 and M and C are actually the same thing. It doesn't matter whether you square them or, see, this is 33 right here, right? And if you square it, right, 33 times 33, oh, okay, that's a number 2. What is that? I don't have any idea. Should we do that? I'm going to do this while we're just sitting on here. What is 33 times 33? Never looked that up. 1089. Oh, okay. 1089, whatever, right? So if you see that number 2, that's one of their numbers. Okay, great. What is that? That's 1089, right? Is 1 plus 8 is 9. 9 plus 9. Oh, 9 plus 9. That's 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9. See, this equation always basically equals 9. A 3, these 3s and stuff, Satan's final number is 9. Okay, a 6 and 9 are the same symbol. They're just, one is right side up, one is upside down. So 6 and 9 means Satan at the end, as a single number. 666, what is 6 plus 6 plus 6? That's 18. 1 plus 8 equals what? 9. 9, Satan's number. See, this equals MC squared is just the key. It's like, when you see a map and you're like, oh, up in the corner is the key, right? Here's the important information so you can decipher, right? So everything else out there, let's just say the logo for Bank of America, right, has an 11, 11, 11 on it, right? That's 33. That's Satan. They worship Satan. See, so this key just tells you that every large institution, any organization is satanic here. Anything that's big enough to have a logo is satanic. Period. Everything is. So, all right, let's go through this. If this is the main key, what can we see from the key? Right? That's the E and the W, the same symbol if the E was capitalized. So, okay, that you're saying you trust in Satan. We is Satan, obviously, right? If you look up Mayor Baba, who was Jesus reincarnated, what did he say? I tell you all with my divine authority that you and I are we, not we, but one. He was actually there the day Mayor Baba was in America 2 times, and the day he landed, right, The day he landed was the day they unveiled the In God We Trust in 1956. He was in a plane over D.C. He was in D.C. The only time he was ever in D.C. was the day they unveiled the In God We Trust. That is a fact. That's a fact. Okay? So, were you there? He was there one day. Okay? He was there one day. And that was the day they opened the In God We Trust. That's simply a fact that's known and shown in history. Okay, he was the only one telling you that, except for myself, he's the only one saying, don't go with the In God We Trust. He's the only one. So you can surrender your soul via the Bulletproof Trust, overcome the In God We Trust. You don't have to reincarnate here in hell, into the domed prison, right? How are rainbows formed? Can you make a rainbow? Yes, you can. Well, how do you do it? You get a crystal, right? You can get one of those multifaceted crystals, or you can get a triangular crystal called a prism, right? And if light passes through that, right, in a faceted crystal, right, then what? A rainbow can be created from light. There is no other method to create a rainbow. There isn't another method, okay? There isn't another method. That means the circular rainbow you see inside here, okay, that's formed from light that has to pass through a crystal, and that crystal is curved, right? The dome above your head, right? And then it also has a reflective surface, a mirrored surface too. Light can pass through; it's opaque or clear, but it's still, it reflects up from the interior, right? It also, reflects down. See, when you look at in an old single reflex mirror down into it, in the mirror, you're going to take someone's photo, you look in it, they're upside down. Oh, that's a single mirror. When a reflection happens off a single mirror, it comes back upside down. That's why the first light comes through, right? And then it goes up, the rainbow's the other direction. The first rainbow and double rainbow has red at the bottom, and the second rainbow, has red at the top, and the second rainbow has red at the bottom, because it was reflected up against the mirrored surface, the same dome, creating the same exact curved shape of a rainbow, and yet in the opposite colored direction, you see? So that's proof of a curved mirror we're inside twice. You see what I'm saying? It happens twice. Once when the sun passes through, okay? And then the other time when it's reflected up to the surface and it comes back down. See, the moon is an old Earth. We're inside a sphere, a dark crystal, right? Light can pass through that crystal if it's shiny enough, the sun. But when it goes to get back out, some of it's reflected back in, you see? When it goes to get back out, okay? All right. So, kind of obvious, every currency is tied to the dollar. You can read that anywhere, meaning the In God We Trust, any birth certificate in any country, that soul is signed with Satan, has to reincarnate back into hell. If you want to get out, the only way out of this prison here in hell, sign the Bulletproof Trust, surrender your soul, overcome the paperwork that already exists. You can't be just like verbally, oh, I'm with Jesus Christ. Oh, you are? We got paperwork that says different, so we're going with the paperwork. Your parents sold your soul. Oh, they were tricked. Okay. But you see, there's no other paperwork. Even if they were tricked, well, they're going to go, well, you didn't. Your parents didn't say anything about this, and neither did you. So this is the paperwork. You're dead, you go to hell. You didn't stand up and say a word. Well, guess what? You can even do better than that. Sign a Bulletproof Trust. It negates that illegally created contract with the In God We Trust. It negates it. It overturns it. Okay, there is an actual physical document now, notarized with your signature on it. They agree with it. Public notary says, oh, okay, this document overturns it. All right, it's notarized. You can bank with it. Right? 508c1a trust, right? It's totally legal. 508. I mean, this is so easy to look up, all right? 508c1a trust. You're automatically a 501c3. You're automatically tax exempt as an organization. You don't even have to ask us, nor do you have to apply it, nor do you have to, file any paperwork annually with the IRS. All you do is get an EIN and just operate. Have a bank account. We don't need to hear from you. right? The USA doesn't file anything. Churches don't file anything, right? You're a convention. 508C1A. Convention. Oh, you're a convention. Conventions, you can do anything at a convention. That's what I hear on TV, right? Everything goes down at a convention. It don't matter. It doesn't even, right? This is legal. This is their loophole. I'm an accountant. Every other accountant, crappy accountant. They don't know the loophole, right? They're like, pay your taxes. What? Why would I pay my taxes? What did Warren Buffett say? He said, I pay less taxes than my secretary does. The richest guy on earth. Okay, that makes you an idiot for paying taxes. Why don't you just follow the law? Not pay taxes. Not go to hell. Not go to hell. What? Yeah. Not go to hell. Do that. I mean, it's absolutely possible legal. Use this key equals MC squared to find out about Satan, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. Don't get tricked by this utter nonsense anymore. See it for what it is. Okay? And paying income taxes. And paying property taxes. Why? They don't do it. Okay? It's legal. Do churches pay? No. Does the government pay? No. They operate this type of trust. Ingawi trust. It's a trust. Same kind of trust. Okay? Different God. Not Jesus Christ. They worship Satan. Okay? But still totally legal to do, and they prove it. They don't pay property tax. Quote, government, right? The In God We Trust. Their property is in the name of the In God We Trust. So what? They don't have to pay property tax. Why wouldn't you follow the law too? Come on. You act like I'm making this up, and all I'm doing is pointing out what's around you and giving you hacks which are totally legal to do. Affordable even. Affordable. All around you. And you're like, well, I don't know. You don't know what? You just want to be poor? Yeah, be poor. I can't help you, okay? Go ahead. Don't use these legal hacks. Let the rich people do it. They're the 1%. You ask why they're the 1% and you're not the 1%? You're a coward. I'm sorry, but just call a spade, yo. You want to be a spade? Be the spade, right? Be the coward. Take the black pill. Just stare down into the abyss and do nothing. Sure, do that. You stay. You remain under the power of E equals MC squared, the birth certificate. In God we trust. You're trusting in we by doing that. By doing nothing, you stay. Your soul stays with Satan. Okay? Period. There is no way around this except for this way. Like, grow up, accept reality, and end this stupid, inane, easy to win game. So easy. Okay, God bless your success. I'm here if you want to, get out of this thing. Pretty easy.